Big ideas. Unless your advertising contains a big idea, it will pass like a ship in the night. This was said by David Ogilvy many years ago. And if it was true then, it's truer now because there was less sophistication in the market as at the time this was said, which implies that you're playing in a more sophisticated market. People have more access to information through their phones, and so you need a big idea more than ever before. It doesn't matter what you sell, if it's an e commerce product or products, if you have a store, or an info product, or even a service, it doesn't matter. You need to come up with a big idea. And we're going to do some exercises, and you'll see some examples that will help you come up with big ideas. So, what is a big idea, first of all? It is one that causes your audience to acknowledge a new reality or paradigm and take action based on this new belief. So, a big idea is like a North Star. It's the idea behind your campaign, it's the idea that gives direction to what you say. It informs the kind of copy and the language that you use. All right. So, this is in addition to things like um, sophistication and awareness. Okay. So, you understand the sophistication in your market, you've selected an awareness level you want to reach, but how do you capture the attention of these people, right? The big idea informs you on the strategy to do that. So let's look at something. So the first thing you need to do is to find your audience's deepest desires and show that it is now possible. Okay, but you've tried many things in the past, but now here, this is something that could work and should work for you. I just want you to try it out. Okay, so you find your deepest desire and show that it's now possible. Now, there are four types of big idea. Okay, so that means there are four buckets of big ideas. So if you bring great ideas, they'll fit into this four buckets. You can pretty much sort them into these four buckets. So we have a new discovery, unique perspective, confirm a suspicion, and take a stand. So these are four different ways that you can craft a big idea that becomes your North Star and helps you to build out a campaign that works. Okay. So I'll give you examples so that you can understand what they look like. So for a new discovery, we could say Meta has changed its ad delivery mechanism. You have to change your strategy now. So this is not a headline, this is just the idea with which you can build an entire campaign that sells a product. Okay. Oh, we've recently discovered this. Or there's this pill that can do XYZ because it does XYZ. Okay, so that's the new discovery. Something new has happened. Therefore, I need your attention. This was completely different in the past, and this is something new. Then you also have unique perspective, where you can say it's cheaper to buy luxury items. Okay, luxury items, we all know they're all expensive, high ticket and stuff like that. And this person comes to a unique perspective and says, well, it's cheaper to buy luxury items. And then that's the underlying premise behind the entire campaign that this person is about to build. Okay, and then he could go on with his unique perspective and build up and make it believable and then sell the products. And could be used, all these methods can be used for info products, it could be used for e-commerce. You just have to do some thinking. Now the next one is confirm a suspicion. Now this, you're just speaking to what people already suspect may be true. For instance, you could say supplements may be killing you, right? You could say the government is ripping you off. Here's how to lower your taxes. Now, these are things that people already, know. They might not put it in that exact way in their mind, but these are things they already know, they already suspect, and then you're just confirming the suspicion, right? You can build a big idea out of that. And then you can take a stand, right? You can say, people are being ripped off by fake gurus. I want this to stop now. Or you can say, weight loss products are scams, right? You're taking a stand for or against something, okay? I believe Tesla stocks are going to crash, or I believe here are overpriced, here are nine overpriced stock prices in the market, or stocks in the market, right? And you're just taking a stand for something or taking a stand against something. Now, how do you come up with a big idea? I will show you, and I want you to come up with 4 different ideas with which you would drive your ad campaigns. Okay. So but first, let's look at this ad from Dollar Shave Club. Now, these guys are selling shaving sticks, just like every other thing shaving sticks. Okay. And it's so funny. You would think it's a difficult thing to come up with a big idea for shaving sticks, and perhaps you're right, but these guys found a way to do that. But I'll just let you watch the video and I'll, talk to you about it.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Stick ad, if you would agree with me. That was a fantastic ad. Now he uses all the elements I just told you. Sorry. He uses all the elements I just told you about. A new discovery, a unique perspective, it confirms the suspicion, it takes a stand. It says, well, you're spending so much for shaving sticks, you shouldn't be spending this much because you're paying for shaving tech that you don't need. Shining lights and stuff like that. You just need 1 blade. Your grandfather had 1. So why are you using all that? He's confirming the suspicion. He's taking a stand. He offers a unique perspective that, you don't need all those, tech. You just need 1 stuff that works for you and will deliver to you every month, and you'll save a lot of money in the process. And then they end the ad by talking about, you know, how they provide jobs and how they're helping people. Okay. And that's like taking a stand too. Okay. So, as you can see, that's an example of an e commerce ad that includes many of these different things that we've talked about already. Okay. So, you want to have that North Star and build that into all of your campaigns. So, I would show you how to come up with these and we can continue. If you are looking for the ad, I think it's called Our Blades of F Great on YouTube. So you could just go search for it. It's from dollarshaveclub.com and watch it more than once and see what you can learn. Jot down what you learn from it. All right. So let's move to the formula. Okay. So we begin with the desire and we move to the promise, and then we find out the mechanism, the big idea, and then the premise and positioning. So these are, 6 things that we need to consider when generating our big idea. Okay. So let's begin with a very nice example. So let's assume that we want to sell an info product like this one, okay, that shows people how to get better results with their ads. Now, what is their ultimate desire? Right? Their deepest desire is not to run ads. Their deepest desire is to make more money from ads, is to stop ads from wasting their money. People run ads because they want to make money. Now, what is the promise that we are making to them? We're saying, discover how to make more sales with the same ad spend. Okay. And then what is the mechanism? We say it's creative targeting and optimize on feedback loops. So, what is the big idea? An example of a good big idea would be, overcome Advantage Plus targeting bug issues, right? And what would be the premise? The premise would be Meta has recently made changes to the way they show ads. Most advertisers can no longer get consistent results because the algorithm doesn't show their ads to the right people. Now, here's our positioning statement, okay? We say by enhancing our creatives and optimizing feedback loops, we can force the machine to deliver our ads to the right audience without targeting at all. So now we're going to distill this whole thing we've come up with now into creating 4 different big ideas. Okay, so we start with a new discovery. What's new? Well, Meta has changed its ad delivery method, and you need to change your strategy too. That's the new discovery. What has changed recently? And then we'll talk about the unique perspective. Well, we could just say you're better off not targeting any interest in your ads at all. That's a unique perspective. People were saying, you need to do narrow targeting, you need to click switch to original audience options and stuff like that. This is a new, perspective. And then we could confirm a suspicion. We say, well, are bugs clicking your ads? Why are sales low? Of course, bugs, for the most part, are not clicking the ads. And if they do, Facebook is going to issue a refund. But sorry, I meant bots, not bugs. Bugs, well, a bug could make bots to click ads, right? So it makes all the sense. But I actually did intend to say, are bots clicking your ads? Why are sales low? So some people feel bots are clicking their ads because they just can't understand why they are not getting results, even from pages and product pages that were converting in the past. So that's confirming a suspicion. And then I want to take a stand and say, stop narrow targeting, switch to broad targeting. And that's me taking a stand. And I can do that because I'm considered as an authority in the niche. So you see how just this little simple, question and answer about my product has helped me come up with a number of, really interesting big ideas that I can build my ads around, my email copies around. I could build, it's like the North Star driving the whole campaign, right? Although I'm going to have one main big idea, right, which I'll use to drive the overall campaign, but I could mix match that with all these 4 different ideas that I've come up with, and they will inform all my ads, my email copies, and things like that, and help me get better results at the end of the day. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.